Baltimore, well. And our pitcher in this game, Max Fried. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down
si yo voy
so
para
that
la
it
universidad
opens
mañana,
up
llego
the
aquí a
top
las
of the
8 de la
strike
noche, ¿van a
zone,
traer este queso
especially
a esa
late
hora?
in and at bat.
Fried was a workhorse the last time out, throwing a complete game.
Demasiado. Más, espérate, y que también eso tiene hierba seca. Si ese bombillo, cualquier cosita que hagan.
That one missing low. Challenge from behind the dish here. And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. That knocks them down to one challenge left. That one misses. So a leadoff walk. Now it's the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball.
Boog, I bet he got some fist bumps from the relief crew after that shutout. I'm sure they appreciated how he gave them the day off. Boog, the runner at first needs to be careful right here. He's dealing with the pickoff artist on the mound.
Just underway from Baltimore. And he grounds one to the right side. And it goes just foul. Fights it off. He'll see another. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. Pitch misses. Ball 2.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
On the ground to third. Safe at first as they can't make the play. First and second, no outs. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso.
Got away with that one. Left the curveball up a little bit. He's going to have to finish it if it's going to be an effective pitch.
The 0-2. And foul ball. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Ward, the lead runner, out at second. Henderson on at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that is a big first out. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. That's to third. Over to Jazz. There's one. What a double play that was. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting to start for Baltimore, Zach Eflin. How about a scouting report on him? Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Grisham went deep in his most recent game. And now the 0-1. That one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here. Aaron Judge at the plate. Smash to center. Way back. And you can forget it. Home run. A solo shot. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
One down. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
There's a swing and a drive. That one back. Out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
Next to hit, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The 0-1. Base hit, so they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
That's now 3 hits in a row for the offense. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Here comes Belly to take his cuts. The 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Runner on the go. Squirts away a little bit. Blocked by the catcher, and he steals second base without a throw.
Heads up base running right there.
Move to second. Chisholm dives back in safely. Man at second. Runner goes again. Pitch is high. Throw to third, and he's in there easily. On the ground right side. Mountcastle to first in time. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees. And that one fouled off.
Ya, tuviste el tipo que dijo que estaba en la casa de los foques. Que dijo que por un ron a él lo dejaron de seguir mucha gente, mucha vaina. O sea, hay de un ron y eso fue que lo peor. Hasta lo despidieron de la pelota. Muchísimas vainas se pasó y fue verdad. Pero adivina. Espérate, te digo ahora. Tú sabes esos picheos que hacen esa gente cuando ya están, qué sé yo, como ganando, perdiendo, no sé bien, que tiran hacia los mamitas.
Rosario runs. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Sí, así, espero que le tiraran a los mamitas, Chandy, para ese ron, o sea, el diablo está bueno.
Here's the 0-2. Runner goes again. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Now he launches a throw over his head. The tag, and he's out. So not the best base. Back now at Oriole Park. All set for the start of the inning.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first.
Y él que pues yo de un ron, que se yo qué. Y yo, coño, pero esto está mal. Cuando ponen el video de ron, Chan, a los mamitos porque le tiraron, o sea que a eso no le pueden hacer swing. Llevaba, Chan, tres bolas y 2 detrás. Entonces tiraron a veces a los mamitas así, y por ley tú no puedes hacerle swing. Por regla, pero es que te están tirando la mamita. Ahí es que va a entrar la regla. Y es verdad, no podía hacerle swing. ¿Qué es lo que debe ser hacerle swing? De que a esa vaina la mamita. Pues me ponen a mí lo saco.
Next offering misses down and away. Strike 2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now it's going to be Jeremiah Jackson. Drilled out towards left center field. Bellinger in a full sprint, but it bounces off his glove. And he'll pull into second with 2 gone. Now it's the right fielder, Colton Cowser. And that one is lifted in the air. Grisham on the move, and he hauls. We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Yankees catcher now, Austin Wells. Foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Got him. That's one out in the bottom of the second. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Hit hard, base hit. So that will bring up the top of the order with one away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Trent Grisham will hit next. Led off the game with a strikeout. Now a quick throw to first. And he's back safely. Runner takes off. Cut on and miss. Throw to second. Bounces out at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Two down, nobody on. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. And the 0-2. Now that's smacked to right center. And there's a hit. And that gives Aaron Judge a chance to hit with 2 out.
Everything came together for him. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Judge at the plate with 2 away. Swings through that one. Grisham leads off first with 2 down to the inning. This one's on its way out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they add to the lead. It's 5-zip.
Well, Boog, when you've got power like he does, hitting 2 home runs in the same game feels very doable. Dialed in. Every swing out there.
So 2 down. Next is the designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton. Up the middle. And that one handled. Over to first. They don't come much. Back here in Baltimore, leading off, Blaze Alexander. Max Fried will go to work. And first offering is fouled off. That one hit to right. Judge gets under it. And a quick out, number 1. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Taylor Ward getting ready to hit.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
McMahon. And he'll be safe at first. 1 down. Now here is Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
And that chance handled, slinging it to first in time. Here's Pete Alonso. That one close, ruled a ball. And that's ball 1. Runner at second, 2 down. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. No question about this one. It's out of here. A towering shot to center. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. He'll challenge, thought that was a ball. And the strike is overturned after review. Still 2 challenges left for them. 2 down, nobody on. He swings and fouls one off. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. And they'll do it again. Got him swinging. Back now at Oriole Park, set for the bottom of the third. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And it's fouled away. Chisholm in his 6th season batting in the cleanup spot, and his last 10 games stand out. He's homered in 4 of them. Right back to him on the mound. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the 3rd. Bellinger up to hit.
Bellinger.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot, and they add to their lead. It's 6-2.
A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Rosario now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. This one in the air, center field. Alexander should have this one, and there's 2 away. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. 1 for 1 with a single so far. What a stop. And they get the out. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. As we go to the top of the 4th, here's Ryan Mountcastle.
Yes.
Up the middle. Sends it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 4th. And here's the catcher, Adley Rutschman. The Yankees leading by 4, top half of inning number 4.
If he doesn't get a knock right here, that pitch he just took is going to eat at him for a while. You might not see another pitch like that from a top-level guy like this.
On the ground to 3rd. Throws across the diamond. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
The Orioles, second baseman Jeremiah Jackson.
In the air out to center. Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in.
For Baltimore.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Cade Povich.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 away. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Single to right in his first trip. Foul ball there. Late on that fastball. Waves at the bender for the strikeout. Back to the top of the order. Now here's Trent Grisham. He was late there. Strike 1.
Well, you got to be careful with this guy. 2 outs, nobody on. He's looking to drive the ball really far. So if you can't get him to chase your pitch, you might just pitch around him a little bit and deal with the guy on deck if you walk him.
Good job to fight that one off. 2 down, nobody on. That's outside. And that is ball 1. Got him. That's
Ya,
the
o sea,
third
yo
out.
pensando en eso, la creta, eso está demasiado caliente. Demasiado.
Ready now for the 5th inning. And now the right fielder, Colton Cowser.
Un calientico que no molesta en la mano, pero eso se siente en los huevos, tú lo sientes que te molestan en la mano. Eso no se da, ¿no? Son huevos.
Next one misses. 2 balls, no strikes. And that one clips the corner. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Digging in, Blaze Alexander. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
Strike 1. Nope, that's high.
On the ground, McMahon. Low throw, and he can't hang on to it. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward. There's a high chopper. Over to Jazz. There's one. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. Gunnar Henderson digs in now. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. He'll touch them all. So 2 down. Stepping in the long ball threat, Pete Alonso. Yeah, that's fouled off. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th, and taking over on the mound, Andrew Kittredge.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Judge in the box for the 3rd time today as he takes that one off the plate. His home run numbers stand out, Chris. Nobody has hit more in his team. That one fouled hard the other way. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a slider, a sinker, a four-seamer, and occasionally works in a splitter.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes. And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the dirt, ball 3. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 3-2 on the way. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And Judge is down on strikes. Giancarlo Stanton to the plate now. He's already homered here in this one. Sliced hard but foul. And a big swing from Stanton.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off. See if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing BBs. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run. He circles the bases, and they add on. It's 7-4.
That's just hitting you cannot teach. Incredible. Split finger away. Somehow he got there, hooked it, and got enough barrel to hit that ball out of the ballpark. That's a very impressive swing.
Here comes Cody Bellinger.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
And that one hammered. That's down. One hops off the wall. The relay to second. There's the tag. They get him. And that's the inning. Back here in Baltimore. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
That one ripped left field. That's back. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left. And now the first baseman, Ryan Mountcastle. That one finds the zone. No balls, 2 strikes. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. And we're in the top half of the 6th.
That's 3.
Got him looking for the K. Picks up strikeout number 7. Rutschman stands in now and watches strike 1. That one fouled off.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot. Swing at a ground ball. Rosario. And I don't know what's going on there, but he's safe at first. 1 down. Jeremiah.
Now pitching for the Yankees.
Out of the bullpen for the Yankees, Fernando Cruz.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Now, Colton Cowser.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch.
Now, that's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, number 63.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
Rosario.
Nope, outside.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 down. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 1 for 2.
Más pues sí, yo
This
voy a
one
llegar
ripped,
tardísimo
but
aquí.
foul
Yo sé que
to the
eso no
right.
se va a retirar, no es, no ahora.
The 0-1.
Lo pongo ahí.
Fought off foul. The 0-2.
No, sí, no.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Out towards right center field. Alexander has a beat on it. 2 down. Now the batter now, Austin Wells.
Catcher, Austin Wells.
Fouled off left side. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. In time, the 2-3 strikeout ends the inning. Back now at Oriole Park. Stepping in, Blaze Alexander. That clips a corner. Right through there for a strike. Swing. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Ya, y trabajo.
Swings and
Ay,
lines
sí,
one
pensaba que
towards the
están un
gap.
niño de escuela
And
todavía.
it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he's got a pinch hit double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Grounds one to short. And that's a base hit. Runner around third. Fires it to the plate. He's safe. And they trail by 1.
Number 12,
Nope, that's off the plate.
The Yanks trying to hold a 1-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Here's the pitch. Runner goes again. Strike in there. Throw to third. Save. That wasn't close. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And he walked him. And the go-ahead run is on base. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. This one in the air center field. Grisham gets under it. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. In to score from third. And this game is tied in the 7th.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
De seguro, no. Lo vieron.
And there's a rocket into the outfield.
Ya, me estoy perdiendo, man. Estoy hablando más de FP a mí.
The throw into second. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He will score.
Diablo,
And
no
take
pudo
the
sellar,
lead.
coño.
It's 8-7.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Rutschman in the box lays off for ball 1.
La semilla,
Will
Ronron
struck
también.
deep right field, way back and out of here. He'll circle the bases. So 2 down. Now it's the second baseman, Jeremiah Jackson. The 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
This has been a rough inning, but sometimes you just got to work through it.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. That'll end the inning after a lot of. Brian Ramos now in the game as he takes over third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Ryan McMahon. Slapped foul. The Yankees looking to rally. And the lefty with the 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Inside, almost got him. And a swing and a miss. And one out now. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. 1 for 3. Back to the mound. It hit him. Still able to get it there in time. And they do get the out. It's Aaron Judge now.
Aaron Judge.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. Back here in Baltimore.
Now pitching for the Yankees, number 53, David Bednar.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
Oh.
Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Cowser wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. And that one just barely missed. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. That's towards center. And there's one away. Blaze Alexander, the next to hit for the Orioles. And first offering is fouled off. Just missed. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count is 1-2. Stays alive. On the ground, right side. And it finds its way through for a hit. And that's a one-out single.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Bednar to second, over to first, but he beats it. And now the shortstop, Gunnar Henderson. Just off the outside edge. Ball 1.
Oh.
Nice grab. Fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter, Leody Taveras. He comes to the plate in a huge spot in this one. 2 on, 2 outs.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Out to short, Rosario. The throw to first, and that is the third.
Pitching for Baltimore,
Bottom of the
number
8th.
78,
In now is the Yankees DH, Giancarlo Stanton.
designated hitter, Giancarlo Stanton.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
Comes up empty. Swing and a bouncer out to short. Henderson. One gone to the bottom of the 8th. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr. He's already homered in this game. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they inch closer. It's 10-8.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch it from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Bellinger, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Rips that one to right. 2 down.
Pero
Ahmed Rosario stepping in now for the Yankees.
uno que llegue cansado de trabajo de la universidad, no gusta.
Swing and a miss, and that one missed by a ton.
Man,
Yo
that was
ando
pretty
quedando
gross
para
right there.
el noveno ya todo. Uy,
This one in the air.
se me pega.
Mayo. And the inning is over.
Me acaba de Rafael, ahí te lo voy a poner.
All set to start the 9th in this one. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter,
Poco a la
Ryan
velocidad, como me
Ramos.
dice. Bye.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Bellinger should have this one. And there's one down.
Más este gallo que van a traer ahora va a pelear y
So
eso
next
ya
up for
no va a
Baltimore,
pelear,
Cody
va a
Mayo.
subir.
He doubled home a run at his first AB.
No te lo va a despreciar, pero diciéndote que hay que acomodar y que va a pelear, no es que ya peleó.
Right through there for a strike.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff,
Arreglamos,
stay with it.
arreglamos. Tenemos un hoyo y ya lo tapamos.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that
Eso es
plate
luego de
appearance.
Fernando, tan
Works the
feo.
walk. Rutschman, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Pero yo te lo digo también, tiene una todo.
Ripped, but it curls
No,
foul.
¿qué voltear? Pero si tú me tiras la mano, tú misma dices, ay, no.
Off the mark there. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Espérate, ya. Está la caja, mami, paja, un cosita de agua, pero está ahí, da mata ahí ya.
Comes a
Una
2-2.
vaina de agua, como si. Y
Good
bombillo
battle here.
arribita ahí.
About to be the 8th pitch
Y
of the
arribita del
at-bat.
toma.
Gets
Arriba de
a
la
piece
agua,
there.
mano.
We'll do it again.
Te
Hit on the
quema la
ground to
mano,
the
ahí,
right
¿no?
side. And that one
Ahí
finds
no
its
está
way
cualquier
through.
cosa. Ya
And
te
out to
quema la
the
mano.
board.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
That one to first, Rice. Rosario one. Double play. What a clean killing. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Ryan Helsley.
Well, he's the guy they hope to turn to out of the pen to lock down wins. So this game has gone to plan, more or less. Let's see if he can wrap it up here.
Helsley, 31 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And now 2-2. Strikes him out with 100. And up next for New York, Austin Wells. 0 for 3 in this one. Hammered down the right side, but foul. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Strike 2.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Way inside. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Yankees with only 1 out remaining. Next to hit, Ryan McMahon. The Orioles trying to close out a 2-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Next offering is fouled back. They're down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, we saw both teams.